Hello, Scorpios. Well, I almost feel like it's your birthday only because we have the super full moon in Scorpio today. How are you feeling, Scorpios? Please put it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and yeah, put a thumbs up if you like it. All right, Scorpios, how you doing? I feel like this is a little bit of a turbulent time for you right now. Take some rest. It's okay if you're feeling really tired around this time frame. Please keep in mind this is a general love reading for this week. So take what resonates. If you'd like a personal reading, in the description below is a link where you can book your personalized reading where you can ask your own questions and get specific guidance on you specifically and who you'd like to get some more clarity on. Let's go one more card for our Scorpios here for this weekly reading. I feel really, when I'm tapping into your energy, it feels really tired, really fatigued. Watch your iron levels, Scorpio, okay? And if you don't eat meat, because sometimes people, when their iron levels are low, they feel like they have to eat meat even though they don't want to. If you want to eat meat, go for it. But for those who don't want to look into vitamins, you can always chat with your holistic practitioner or doctor about that. Okay, we got the Two of Swords over here. Time to compromise, make a decision. I almost feel like you are avoiding making a decision. You see the blindfold here, you got to make one, but it's like, you're like, maybe if I just avoid it, then something will happen where I don't have to make that decision. We have the Three of Wands over here. Teamwork, expansion. Some of you might be traveling. Again, I don't know. For me, when I look at this card, sometimes I really feel like it's like you're pulling back to really take a look at the bigger picture that's coming up here. Someone else had that in last week's reading. I can't remember if that was you, Scorpio. We have Four of Cups here, and it's in reverse. That can represent feeling unfulfilled, surprise gifts. And I do sense that you're feeling very unfulfilled. I feel like your mojo is a little bit low for some of you. Queen of Swords, like not much motivation. Queen of Swords, self-sufficient person, total honesty. I do see this being a new energy here. I think some of you all are, it's like you have this lingering energy around you, whether someone is lingering around you or you're just keeping a dynamic around you for comfort. But I do see a Queen of Swords coming in here. That's a new energy, a fresh energy. Ace of Pentacles, which was in reverse. That's a new job, a new raise or promotion, new income, or it can be new love. So I do see that coming in. It's in reverse, so that will be coming in. But you're also going to have to reverse some stuff that's going on within yourself too to be able to track that in. And you're also going to have to take action on that, in which I see the Strength card that is here too. We got the Lion over here. This can be self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, courage, which is good. It's much needed. Really tend to yourself right now, Scorpio. Get yourself on a grounding footing, grounding. What's the words I'm looking for? Solid ground. Get your footing on a solid ground there. We do have the Fool that is in reverse here. The Fool can represent like fresh hope, new paths, and adventures, beginnings. But this is in the upside down thing. And then we have the Tower moment here. So something is coming to an end, heartbreak. So there is something that needs to come to an end before you're going to get this fresh energy here. I really do feel, though, for a lot of you Scorpios, you're going to have to take action. And even with this new love, you may be the one that's going to have to take action with this as well. So you know what to do. You're pretty intuitive. Just make sure you're not, avoiding making a decision. Okay. What else? Justice card, cause and effect, win, solutions, the truth. And then you have the Hangman. So that is a different perspective on things. Okay. So I feel like you're shifting into a better energy. It's just like a little bit of work needs to be done before you get that fresh energy. Let me get a clarifying card for Scorpios for this week on the first energy here. Yeah, you know what, Scorpio, really got to think about it, because if you're keeping someone around just for comfort, and to satisfy certain needs, that's not like really an integrity for yourself or the other person. For some of you, this could be reversed. For someone, maybe having those intentions, but you use your discernment. Holy cow. Okay, alert. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Make sure if you are doing that, you close up other circles with other people. Again, out of integrity, right? There's nothing wrong if you have to move on, but we want to make sure we're not like hurting people in the meantime too, when it's not necessary. I'm hearing the word cord cutting, so there might be some energy there that you're going to have to cut some cords with. It almost feels like for some of you, you don't want to do it until you have something else solid there, though. But yeah, just watch it. Playfulness, recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun to shine. Very nice, very nice. Let's get one more card. Whew, it fell. Let's see what it says. Dun, dun, dun. Let your friends help you. Yes, ask for and accept support for others. Sometimes, Scorpio, you don't like to do that because you feel like you've got it all under control. But don't let the ego run the show here. Especially right now, we have the super full moon. Emotions might be driving up a lot higher. And I heard the word jealousy coming up. So, yeah, common jealousy. It's like, yeah, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, but like I said, y'all are pretty intuitive, so I think exactly what's going on. You know what choices you need to make, what action steps you need to take. What you've been avoiding. So really try to have as much clear focus as you can. What I mean by that is to like really lead by the heart, because sometimes when the mind or the ego comes in, especially if we have energies really high with emotions, it can cloud your perspective or a person's perspective in general when that's going on. So just keep that in mind, Scorpio. I'm also going to put in the description box below the link to the full moon awakening, and that's really going to help to do a lot of healing from the past people or people in your life, and that's going to help clean up the energy as well. And then I am also going to in the full moon awakening too, we work on our throat chakra, which is about our communication and expression. So I feel like for a lot of you that would help. So you can check out the details in that. Other than that, hit the subscribe button, the notifications button, so you know when your next reading is coming up. And happy super full moon, Scorpio. If you're feeling tired at any point in time, like try not to schedule your schedule too much. Did I say that right? Try not to schedule. Don't pack up your schedule too much with a lot of commitments, because I feel like this moon phase, in general, for a lot of people, but I also think specifically for you, Scorpio. Whoa, hold on. Yeah. Usually when that happens, when I'm coughing on a reading, that's usually throat chakra stuff coming up. So there is something you've been holding back, and you need to work on communication a little bit more clear. So two things with that. First, I want to finish off the last thought I was just saying to you is try not to pack your schedule in too much for this moon cycle within the next 2 to 3 weeks, because you just want to have a little bit of wiggle room if you're feeling really fatigued and tired, that you're going to be able to take that. Because I feel like if you put too much on your schedule, you're going to actually feel like a little bit more overwhelmed than you really need to. Second thing, with the throat chakra, we also want to be very mindful with this moon phase too, because we do have we have Mars going out of bounds in the sign of Gemini. Gemini. And with Mars, it can be a little bit aggressive sometimes. And then Gemini is quite big with communication. So for all of us, not just you Scorpios, but for a lot of us, we're going to have to be very mindful with our words, ensure that we're not reacting, that we're thinking about what we're saying, and really purify our intentions first. So those are just things to keep in mind, okay? And to really use discernment in what is actually the reality of what happened versus what our own childhood wounds are clouding our perspective and might be manipulating or shifting a situation into something different. Now, when I say the word manipulation or manipulating, because we can associate that with a very negative connotation, but manipulation is essentially just taking something and re-altering it. So just ensuring that your perspective or your past wound isn't casting a shadow on something that is causing a little bit of disillusions in what really reality is. So we want to ensure that we're not reacting or acting from a place of seeing things from our wounded self. Do you understand? Do you understand what that means? So Scorpio, the big message I'm getting though really is just make sure you give yourself some time to rest. Okay, during the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then I will tell you one overall message I've been feeling for a lot of people is just be very mindful what you're feeding your mind over the next 2 3 weeks. But I do see a lot of you really tired. Check your iron levels. I just want to tune in and tap in. Yeah, just make sure you're like check if there's anything that you're wondering about with your health, just make sure you're checking up on that with your doctor. Okay. There's nothing to like be fearful about, but it is like just something I'm hearing coming up. Just you just want to check your bases. It's always better to look into it and it be okay in the end than assume it's okay and then not and then it's something. Do you know what I'm saying? So just do it. I think it's also going to give you peace of mind as well instead of it just lingering in your head. All right, Scorpios, much love. My friends, take care.